Right, so it's time to sort out this disaster of what will be a front room, I think.
Hey, everyone needs a sink in their front room, don't they?
Well, we finally disconnected this, which we were just holding out on because so many times we just jumped in thinking, right, we're moving everything over, disconnect that, and then we've been stuck. Then we've been stuck without hot water or something like that. So I know all this is ready to come out. This is really mega heavy, isn't it? But the good thing is my workshop's getting done, clearing out this kitchen, because all the old cupboards that we couldn't use have gone in the workshop. Probably this
I think we
can go in the workshop, or it could be like a garden type sink.
I really want, you know, like a little potting area, so that'd be quite good. You know, you can like wash your hands and water the plants. Yeah. Or...
Well, we use it for something. Nothing wrong with it. It's, the enamel's getting a bit thin, but it was second hand anyway, wasn't it?
I think we bought it from Emmaus, didn't we?
Yeah. So cool. So let's get this stuff out. We've got this to move, which can go in workshop as well. It's just got some...
I feel begrudged that you're taking that, actually. I want that in my utility room, but there's no room for it as of yet. And I know when it gets moved out, it will never come back in.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that wall's going to be a bit of a state behind there, because there must have been a mouse or something there, and the dog has scratched away at the plaster trying to get it at some point, and we haven't seen it since. So this is full of toys as well. Maybe we can bring back Jack's toy box. Bring that down here.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Yeah, and then we can move the sofa around. I think it's time to look for a new sofa now.
I know, but my justification is the only thing I like about it is the colour. But
well, it was just a cheap one, wasn't it? While we're renovating, it can get ruined, and that's it. But it's well past its best now. Maybe we should start looking at sofas.
It is atrocious, though, that sofa now.
It's gross, isn't it? So let's start looking. It'll have to be leather because of these.
Yeah.
Smushing stuff in and Sudocreme and things like that.
I know. He wasted our last Sudocreme and put it all over himself and all over the sofa.
So I think if Jack P tidies up his toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to tidy him up, though. Thomas. We'll go to bed by the looks of it, because you look tired. Me and Mum will start moving the sink and everything out, and then we can see. I'm really hoping as well that they've still got this laminate in stock, because we've got to finish off the edges. I can't remember what it was called, but we know where we got it from, don't we? So
yeah, Bricko, so yeah.
So yeah, so let's just get it all cleared out, and then we can see what we're working with.
Oh,
he's just nicked your remote for your remote control car, Jack P. Uh-oh, he's legging it. Right, let's.
Do you want to put them wax melts in here?
Well, let's just try and lift this off, and then that's a heavy thing done. Well, let's clear off that end actually, because it's all going to go crashing down, isn't it? That worktop up at the end. I can. Down a minute.
That's it. Kind of.
Oh, that is so strong. No, you come away.
Have faith, I've got it. To me, to you. These candles, can you put them in here? No.
Thomas is like, ooh, hairbrush.
Yeah, that's for the doggies. My walkthrough to be finished to create my little Eden.
I'm surprised they're not dead. You have got a talent of being able to kill anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty fantastic actually at killing plants, but I've really looked hard, and also I regularly consult my gardening partner.
Cool. All right. So, where are we going to put the plants for now?
I was thinking there.
Hmm.
Because they need the sunlight, and there's nowhere to put them.
Well, we can neaten them up a bit, maybe.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's loads of rubbish that needs to be taken away. That's supposed to be on the floor, like this. You watch. Look. Whoa!
How does that much stuff accumulate under a cupboard?
Wow.
Load of rubbish. Look.
How did all that get under there?
Load of bog brains toys.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't touch them all because they're dirty.
Nice to know you got your assistant making sure that you're doing the job correct.
Thank you, Thomas. So these can be cut off now.
You sure?
I hope. No, they can. They can. Okay.
We're going to have like a flood now or something.
Oh!
There we go.
A little bit of water that was left in
Oh.
there.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh. So this is what the dog has dug, isn't it? Do you remember when we first saw it, we thought, oh, what on earth
I
is
know,
that?
yeah.
And we kept thinking, is it like, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, because we got this, which was our housed all the dishwasher.
Compartments, yeah, because it
Stuff.
coped out quite a lot, didn't it?
It's probably easier to just take this plasterboard and that off.
And then just replace
Put a
the
new one on,
plasterboard.
yeah. Rather than be patching it and stuff, because that's got a little bit wet as well, so
Is that
think
from
just
just
take
like
them
the
off.
sink leaking and stuff like that?
yeah. So yeah, so I think it's better to just replace that. The only problem is because we put loads of loose insulation behind here,
Oh, of course,
it's all
yeah.
going to fall out, but it gives us a chance to insulate it a bit
Again,
more properly,
yeah.
you know.
are we ripping the plasterboard out like now, or?
No, we'll wait till we've got plasterboard to put back on.
I was going to say, yeah, wait until we're like ready to kind of
for
do
now,
this
we'll just
room.
put the sofa there and we can get plasterboard and whatever next week.
Yeah. Well, it's not like the sofa will sit, you know, plush against that
It's
bit
not a big
anyway.
job, just taking them off anyway, because they're not all filled in, apart from like 1 or 2 bits, so we can just take it off, put a
Pop
new
it
one
off,
on,
yeah.
that's it.
Cool. Right. I think I definitely need to get and give my plants some TLC right now after loads of stuff has just been thrown on top.
You two are being terrors down there. Dad's going to take all his cookbooks away. Well, some of them, a lot of them are in the kitchen already. Yeah, so I just thought as we're clearing away and moving the books, I'll just go through some of the cookbooks I've got that I think are valuable, you know, from a chef's point of view, or that I've used, you know, professionally.
Yeah.
So I'd say my favourites are, well, my favourite one, and this is what I used as a chef, covered in grease, is the Leith's Baking Bible. And that's, and we use it all the time, like in catering as a reference, because I feel like with cooking books, anyone can really write a cooking book, but
Yeah.
if you're going for a recipe straight out of a book, you want one that is definitely going to work. And even though that sounds weird,
It's like
there's loads of cooking books that are just put out there. Someone's wrote a recipe, sent it out. Whereas if you get one from a chef you trust or a book you trust, you know the recipes have been tried, tested,
Yeah.
they 100% work. And Leith's is definitely one of them. What else have I got?
Quite
More
like your Michelle
Leith's.
Roux ones, don't you?
Yeah, so French chefs, Raymond Blanc and Michelle Roux, I've got one Michelle Roux here that I look at quite a lot.
Yeah, this is like.
And it's just because Michelle Roux and Raymond Blanc, their cooking's really authentic, so you can trust that whatever French recipes they put are the real deal,
yeah.
you know, like they're not, and they're recipes that they've spent years and years and years cooking at their restaurant and editing and getting right, you know, so you can sort of trust them.
Making it the best.
What else have I got in here? Simon Hopkinson is another one I really like. He's got a restaurant in London. I can't remember what it's called now. It's in the Michelin building in London.
Does it begin with R?
I can't remember now what it is. But he's really good, and he does like a lot of vegetarian simple dishes, but at the same time he does things really methodically and properly.
Yeah.
You know. And just really, he puts a lot of effort into it, and that's what I like. And I think he did a short cooking series on TV as well, but he's not really a TV chef. He's, you know, Michelin star, proper chef. So yeah, so they're kind of my favourites. I've got another few. I've got Larousse Gastronomique. So that actually, all it is a French. Larousse means dictionary in French, so it's a gastronomic dictionary. But this one in particular is what all the chefs use in catering because it's just a really good reference. And it's not necessarily recipes as such, but it's just it goes into everything.
It's quite a complex book, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very, I don't know what the word is. It's for professional use, really. So you can look up any dish and it tells you the proper meaning of it, the origin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like all different cuts or cooking related words, you can look like saute and it'll tell you exactly what saute means, or to simmer, you know, stuff like that. So that's really good, and that actually was really expensive.
Yeah, that's quite. Oh, the Bibendium.
Oh yeah, Simon Hopkins restaurant, Bibendium. I think there, I mean that's actually seafood based, but there and Le Quatre Saisons, Raymond Blanc's restaurant, they're the two ones that I really want to go to, which we've never been yet.
No.
And then I got this one, which is quite a cool one. I don't know if you can just see the
Beaton's Family Cookery, new edition.
So this is classic.
Is that a first edition book?
No. It's quite early though. Let's see if it says 1914.
1914, wow.
And these are just like the original sort of housewife cookbooks. So it's got like housekeeping in there and how you should lay your table and, you know, the proper ways.
Yeah.
But it's just a cool book because actually not a lot of these recipes work now because ingredients have changed in the last 150 years.
Yeah, you can't.
So what's here you either can't get or it's not the same thing. You know, milk and cream were different and unpasteurized, so the recipes turn out different as well.
Yeah.
But it's just nice to look back sometimes and just see what people were eating and, you know, how dishes have changed from then till now, how they've been more refined. So yeah, then that's a cool book. So yeah, I've got quite a few, but the French cooks I really like, obviously. God, these need the dust. Ford Mondeo Owner's Manual, that's a good cookbook as well.
Hang on, we don't even own that car anymore.
Oh no.
It went bang.
This is actually a cool book. I got this from when I was working in South Korea, and I went to one of the local shops, and it's Korean cooking, but Korean cooking for Koreans.
Is that the book that's got silky soup in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's some gross stuff in here.
Silkies are my favourite breed of chicken ever. And it's a delicacy, isn't it? Because their meat and their skin is black.
Yeah, the silky chicken, yeah. I can't find it at the moment. But yeah, it's got... Oh, there you go.
There you go, yeah. That's Rocky chicken.
But obviously, it's all in Korean.
Oh. Okay. Does Google Translate work on it?
Yeah, I think there's like English. You can go to the back and then there's English translations. But I just thought that was cool because you get English books sold in England, you know, by Korean chefs. But this was one from Korea, so it's for Korean people. So it's going to be my thing was it might be more authentic. Yeah, that's it really. Well, just sort of people have been asking what sort of ones that I use. So I thought I'd tell you, but definitely Leaves, Raymond Blanc, and Michel Roux are my absolute go-tos.
Your go-tos. It may look like we've indulged there, but I think that's what 5 years worth of.
I swear it's just like ingrained into humanity that if you have a box of roses, you've got to keep the tub.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I agree.
It's always a proper con because when you're really desperate for chocolate and you go in the cupboard and you see that and you're like, oh yeah.
It's like a sewing box.
And then you open it and it's like sewing kit or something. You think,
Oh.
I'm just going to take these shelves down as well, but I'm wondering if we can't use these in the kitchen.
Oh.
Because they are part of the kitchen range, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I wasn't really planning on, but I kind of think, well, because all these are like to hang like utensils or certain like spice racks and stuff, aren't they? I don't know. We can maybe reuse them, I think. Yeah, and this one's like extendable.
Oh. That's clever. I don't think I knew that one was extendable. Oh no, is it all empty? Cool, right, done.
Yeah, it does look well bare now, doesn't it?
I think it's best now if I take all the plants away, give them a bit of TLC and just annihilate this area because it's gross. Obviously where we've always had the sink's been higher, hasn't it, because of the window height, and it's where the sink's been out here, it was always like impossible to always get over, so it'll be good now to give them windows. Look at them, they're disgusting.
What's going on here then in this?
Don't look at that. My avocado plant, but I need some compost and a new pot for it, which I've not managed to do yet, and it's feeling a bit sorry for himself, so I need to give the roots a good scrub.
How do you go and tell people how you
fresh water.
start?
Okay, so with the seed that you get from the avocado, you dry it out. So once you've eaten it, I put three cocktail sticks in, and then where it kind of points at the top, that needs to be facing up, and then the bottom always has to be sat in water, like always. And I used to change the water about every 3 days, which is I did. The summertime's probably the best time to grow them because otherwise it just nothing happens. And then
how long does it take to start getting roots?
Goodness, weeks. I think it's about 8 weeks. Because you don't remember, it was sat there and you were like, oh, just bin it, it's not doing anything. I was like, no. And the outside will completely dry and then it'll crack. And when it cracks, you start to get the roots at the bottom, and then your little stalk will come out at the top. And then once it gets to about, you can actually see, once it got to about this big, so it was above the nodule, the second nodule, sorry, you need to cut it because it's a tree. Otherwise it'd be outrageous, like the other one is quite big. You cut it there to help it sprout more leaves, as it were. And then but by now 100% they should be in a pot with compost. And
I think the avocado plants are more like indoor greenhouse plants. I don't think unless you've got the warm climate, I don't think they'll grow outside really.
No. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do if it does actually get like, well, obviously if it's like this size, it's not an issue. It's just, obviously it's a tree. So if it gets too big, I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I'll have to find a home for it in the greenhouse when we get one outside. So there's a pride and joy.
I'm really proud of making that.
It's amazing.
Made it all by hand. It's all properly doweled and jointed, and it was just made out of 3 big long planks of wood. So I got all the wheels out and routed them and made that. All the
But like the detail on it is incredible, actually.
And then shelves at the back.
So then,
Shelves at the back, and then this bit is like the main box,
all the toys.
which is strong enough for people like you to sit on.
And then obviously it's got Jack's name on.
Jack's name, and then a little.
And for the front.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that.
You made it for Jack's first Christmas present, didn't you?
Needs staining and painting, really, I think. But no, it just looks cool, doesn't it? So we can keep this, for now, we can just keep this down here, can't we?
Mhm.
Chuck all the toys in it.
And it looks nice somewhere for them to, for it to all go.
We've got far too many toys. Right, watch out, Jackie. Right, what else? Any other toys?
I think so.
Oh, that whole bag. Can that fit in? Get that one out. Henry.
Yay!
Oh.
What is it, Thomas? Is it exciting?
This is not a sitting here pulling toys out of, though, is it?
Uh-huh. Wow, Thomas. Wow. Okay.
Well, this is as glamorous as it's getting for the next few weeks. It looks better anyway. At least we've got the sink out.
Yeah, definitely. I think the sink out is a major plus.
Yeah. So it's a bit tidier. Where's your camera?
Where did it go?
Don't know. You're not the cameraman right now.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's an alright size actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's big size. What do you think, Thomas? Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, as annoying as it is, I think in some ways it's better to whatever's already out, what is already in here, and take it out and start again. Really,
Yeah.
Which is annoying because it creates more mess, but just
I think
all the plug sockets are the wrong height, and obviously there's them holes in the walls, and we've got to fill that gap in anyway. Maybe we can move this wall back or forwards.
Yeah.
So it's not like massive. It's not like the kitchen, you know. It's not.
Oh yeah, no, that was
disaster. It's just plasterboarding really, but yeah, in some ways I think it'd be better just redo it.
start again. Yeah.
Because we have insulated all here, but we now know that we could insulate it a bit better.
Better, yeah. That's
in a
that's the
different
thing.
way. So yeah, we'll see, but we'll deal with it for the next couple of weeks. Maybe look at getting a sofa and maybe finishing this floor and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Then we can make a decision on what we do, can't we?
But yeah, like you said though, the waste height plugs and whatnot need to.
I mean, we've still got a little bit to finish off in the kitchen, but we can almost be doing a little bit of that, a little bit of this, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think that, you know, this is an ongoing project and it's going to be for a long time yet, isn't there? There's still lots to be done in lots of different rooms.
But it's just nice. I know probably people looking don't think so, but because we have lived in a disaster for so long.
This is
like
luxury.
renovating, it's like it's getting now to a point of okay, it's warm, it's clean, it's habitable. Like it's getting to a nice stage.
It's like
isn't it?
contented, isn't it? And we have a flushing
Finish
toilet,
that now, so
which
that's good.
is, oh my god, I
milestone,
just
innit?
can't even describe how excited I am about that. That is like up there with getting the electric connected and the water connected. Getting the flushing toilet is like up there
Yeah.
with, you know, getting the keys to the house.
Oh, so one thing I did want to say is that we've been getting a lot of messages and stuff off of people asking, you know, like if they can collab in some way or we can promote them. We actually have realised that we got it really easy starting on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Because Stephanie gave us that help at the start and got us all them subscribers. We got it so easy because actually to even get monetized sometimes takes people years.
Well, it's at least 1,000 subscribers, isn't it? And then
4,000 watch hours, which is a lot to get.
4,000 watched hours is a lot, yeah.
So what I think we're going to look into do in the next couple of weeks is, and we've just got to decide how we receive everyone's information, but anyone that would like to be mentioned on our channel or in some way, kind of get them maybe by email or something. We'll set up that you can send us your channel name and a thumbnail,
Yeah.
and we'll just spend one vlog and all the people that have sent stuff in, and we'll just
Just
talk
helping
briefly
each
about
other
each
out,
one
yeah.
and just give you a little bit of a spotlight, you know, on our channel, and hope if it helps on people, you know, get
Well,
some
exactly.
exposure than not.
The thing is, like, exactly that. Like, we can't thank Stephanie enough for our kind of step up. So it'd be nice to repay the favour to
Yeah.
other people that's could have similar interests
Yeah,
or
just
find
give
a
them-
new interest in
Yeah,
stuff.
just give them a little bit of a spot. So we're going to look at doing something like that in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So stay tuned and we'll give you more information on exactly how we're going to do it and where to send stuff in. So keep an eye out for that if that's what you're interested in.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.